field with the plays, John Madden. It's a many given Sunday magic. Lights came prime time action. Run it up, touchdown, I'm snapping. In the field with the plays, John Madden. It's a many given Sunday magic. Round of applause and you go, that's it. Damn, that's a bomb with a flick on my wrist. Jersey on my chest, that's a team that I rep. Came in as a rookie, now I'm ballin' like a vet. If you talking crazy, better say it with your chest. Hit him with the right, then I hit him with the left. Then the juke move, Heisman, stiff arm, lights out, you snooze. Lights came.
You see, it's two type of people in life. It's people that wake up and wish they had it. And it's people that wake up and go get it.
Dollar. Hey. DJ Mosky, let's get it. We the champions here in Los Angeles. We doing numbers. Bringing home victory straight out the huddle. I met the plug, introduced to my brothers. My squad superior, ain't none above us. We doing numbers. Gang in the building, we taking it over. Call the promoters. I just put up in the same with my soldiers. I blew it and I'm still. Last minute I'ma need me some. Call up Khalifa. Bring them in the. You know I stay with some bad little baby. TGOD baby, know that's a gang gang. Crazy girls after the game. We doing honest, we going insane. Pouring this. Yeah, homies got me pouring this. We get it.
Madden Football is the home of the Super Bowl, and this historic matchup is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Jets and the Giants, and it's coming up next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. We count down to kickoff in what should be an epic one here, as it'll be the AFC champion New York Jets taking on the NFC champions, the New York Giants. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. And they are led out there by their mobile quarterback.
And as we know and as we've discussed here in the run-up to this game, this is history in the making. The first rookie quarterback to ever start in a Super Bowl. An absolutely tremendous accomplishment, something no one else has done. But he doesn't want to just go down as the first to make a Super Bowl. He's told us all week he's here to win it.
Here's a 2nd and 7. He completes that to Garrett Wilson. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first. This Super Bowl, of course, just a huge one for this head coach. The first time he's walked the sidelines in a game of this magnitude. And you know, I might normally ask the cliche, what's going through his mind right now? But maybe the better question, CD, what do you think are the pitfalls of being a first-time head coach in this game?
Well, you know it's something that he thought about, Brandon. He had to, and he was thinking about it long before he got to this stage. As the season progressed, and he saw that his team was good, if he was smart, he started to make plans right then and there. Reach out to other coaches who've been there before. Find out how they handled winning. Handling all the ticket situations, travel, practice, all those things, and then trust your gut, make your best decision, and put it all out there and give your team the best chance to win.
And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. 11 more on that one and another first down. They'll run with Hall. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Back to throw. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Jets are... first here in this Super Bowl. On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. He's got it, and the Jets lead 7-0. So that drives 7. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. So here... ready to start their initial drive of the game. And at quarterback from the University of Oregon, it's Justin Herbert. They'll start out on the ground, and Saquon Barkley. And a short pickup to about the 20. Down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now it's Herbert. And his throw here's incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early. But they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. Blake Gillikin on the punt now on 4th down. It'll be a 44-yard punt, 6 on the return. And the Jets will take over from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And complete to Drake London. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect to it for another nice gain for a 1st down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. Ball again. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They're going to look to throw. They're looking for Higgins, but it is intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And the Giants are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. And the Jets are going to take over a couple of yards shy in midfield. Good starting position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Looking to throw. This pass out wide to Hall. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful you're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. Slipped 1 tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. One more time with Hall. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the one. A big one here early in this Super Bowl. It's 3rd and goal. He'll look to throw. He's got Wilson, and that's a Jets touchdown. Touchdown. They begin with a run by Barkley. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. They'll go to Barkley again, and he'll be brought down right around the 37. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. A first down carry for Barkley. And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37. And we are back. Biggest game of the year, the Super Bowl, and both teams ready for the start of the 2nd quarter. A handoff, Barkley running left. Called an 8-yard gain, much better shape now on 3rd and just a yard.
That was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
And Barkley did not get there. No gain on the play there. Nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And this will be taken at the 13. It'll be a 39-yard punt. Give them a good 10 yards on the return. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Here again comes the captain of this offense, leading his crew back out there now. He's thrown for a touchdown. He also ran for a touchdown, so they have to count for a guy that can do a little bit of both.
And because of that, that puts the defense back on its heels. Because normally you just think, okay, he's going to throw the ball. Let's tee off, put a little extra pressure on him. But when he's able to either escape or run with the ball and design plays, that really changes what you're trying to do on defense.
Yeah, you certainly can't forget about the arm, that's for sure. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. 2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter. Back to throw now on 1st down. That's caught by his tight end, Uzama. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. On 2nd down, a run with Hall. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 7 yards there and a 1st down. On 1st down, right back to Hall. And some space here. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 55 rushing yards, rushing for him now in the 1st half of this Super Bowl. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but the flag comes out for interference.
And now you're set up right on the doorstep of the goal line. 1 yard away changes what your play calls are going to be.
And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And this is not going to do it as he's stopped at the 2-yard line.
Offside. Defense.
The ball down at the 1 as they come up after the penalty on another 2nd and goal. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And this brings up a 3rd and goal. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. T. Higgins. On first down, Justin Herbert. Got a man, complete to Cedric Wilson. Finding room at midfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. On first down, it's Herbert. And quickly into the hands of Robinson. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. Second down at 6 now from the 42. Justin Herbert looking to pass. They'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Jeffrey Simmons just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. As this complete to Daniel Bellinger. And he'll get this to the 40, but that's still going to be a few yards short of the first down. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. And this is going to wind up left. Well struck, but it's no good, and this will stay a 3-touchdown game.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory. The offense on third down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Open man, it's complete to Higgins. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They'll give to Hall. And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30. Solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. 2 minutes on the clock in the second quarter of this Super Bowl. 3 yards remain for second down. He'll look to throw. This pass is caught by London. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 13-yard line. Hall want to give up the middle. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 9-yard line, 2nd and 6. They'll drop to throw. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Kayvon Thibodeau collapses the pocket and drops him for a loss of 3. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on third. Now here's a look for the end zone. Wind up incomplete. Now McManus will line up for the field goal. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. The kick by McManus is good. And the route is on. It's 24-0. So everything else has gone right in this first half. Kind of follows that it would for their kicker, too, as he adds 3 more onto the lead.
Yeah, and the way that this one's gone, definitely not looking like he's going to have to worry too much about pressure kicks late in the game. He can go out there free and easy, just work on his form, and he knocked that one through.
After splitting the uprights, McManus to kick it away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The Giants now going to take over late in this first half. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission. On 1st and 10, Herbert. Robinson's got it. Down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And he's got his big wide receiver complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. And Wilson with it, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Sly able to put this one through, and they get a little bit closer here as the lead's down to 3 touchdowns. Well, the good news, at least they won't take that goose egg into the locker room. Maybe a little something to build on.
Yeah, it hasn't been the greatest of first halves for them, has it? But at least now, as you mentioned, they put some points on the board. And it's been funny in our experience watching games. Sometimes something as little as a field goal can change the fortunes of a team, and they can come out and look real sharp in the second half.
They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. So we've reached halftime here in the Super Bowl. One of the greatest performances of the year usually, but not here. Halftime of the Super Bowl is skipped, and we are on to the second half. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. And we will not have a run back here as the second half starts with a touchback. The Giants about set to go to begin this third quarter. And right now, their chances of hoisting that Lombardi trophy not looking too great, but perhaps that long halftime, maybe it did them a world of good.
To regroup. It's in this game, right? Because you do have that long halftime, a chance to really assess things and maybe make some changes and true adjustments. They played great all year long. That was the worst first half of the season for them. They're hoping to put it behind them and come out punching here in the second half.
The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. Herbert now. Open man is Quintez Cephas. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They looked like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there were very many trash cans that got kicked over that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Now it's Herbert. He gets this complete to Cephas. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Herbert operating from the red zone. Over the middle, he completes it to Robinson. And they're going to be set up now with a ball at the 13-yard line. To throw again on 2nd down. Herbert got a man, and he hits him in stride. Touchdown, Giants. Daniel Bell. They go play action here on 1st down. Hitting London coming across the field. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they run it with Hall. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40. Well, now out. Hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards. A 12-yard loss, and it brings up 3rd. He'll look to throw. This one complete into the hands of Higgins. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the... two-yard line. Straight ahead is Hall. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 2nd and 5. Open man here is Conklin. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 13-yard line. Here's a give to Hall. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Back to throw. This is caught. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to...
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Breece Hall punching it in from a yard away. And the Jets will extend their 3rd quarter lead here in this Super Bowl. Extra point from McManus is good. Herbert on 1st down now. And this one taken in by Cephas. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. They'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack. And it's 3rd down. Here's Herbert. again. Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to it. And the Giants send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Shifts past him at the 45. That'll go as a 46-yard punt with a return of 7. And out will come the offense as they take over. Good starting position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. A good start to the drive. That's caught out on the left side. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Flush to his right. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Ball again on 2nd down. Only a yard of the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. And we're back in the Super Bowl. Time to decide who gets to hoist that Lombardi trophy as we begin the 4th and final quarter of action. A handoff for Hall. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. They'll look to throw here. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. A nightmare on 3rd and goal. He's sacked, and multiple players broke through the line to get him. The kick by McManus is good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
After splitting the uprights, McManus to kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. On 1st down, Justin Herbert. Throw right side, taken in by Bellinger. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Left side, he's got Robinson. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Herbert. And the slant complete to Bellinger. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. Herbert back to the air. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That one. Vellup never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. Back to throw here, Herbert. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. The Giants on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Up the middle with Barkley. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. They'll get 6 there on the run, but it brings up 4th down. They'll run for it with Barkley. And they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as he'll wind up going backwards. The Giants go on 4th but come up empty. And the Jets are going to get the football back. They'll start on the ground. Hall. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Hall again on 2nd down. Limited running room as he'll get about 3 to the 21. And 5 in the secondary now for the Giants on 3rd down. They'll set up a throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Oh, he's been fun to watch in this when he's made the correct reads all game long and helped stake his team a huge lead. Running, passing, he's made all the right decisions. But that wasn't the right read on that one. It falls incomplete.
They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. So still 14 yards to go. 2nd down. Herbert off of play action. He's got this complete to Robinson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And some room to maneuver. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. A huge play there on the screen pass. And even 40 yards. Now, defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage.
This is caught. It's Robinson with a Giants touchdown. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass. And the Giants get a bit closer. He's got it. So they convert the 2. That keeps their slim hopes alive as we're back to a 2-score game. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Jets have got it. The 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Ball again on 2nd down. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. They'll run with Hall, and he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And that will extend their lead even further. So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down. But don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
After splitting the uprights, McManus to kick it away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Possession of the football going back over to the Giants. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, The second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And partner,
and this will be caught at the 30. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Another try after the first down sack. Herbert. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that brings up third and a full 10 yards. Now it's Herbert. Letting one go deep for the end zone. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Fourth down for Herbert. Desperation time. He finds his... And now they're in the hurry-up. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. To the air again, Herbert. And he's got it. That'll bring up second and goal after the gain of 5. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. Second down and goal. Herbert. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. This likely a must-have. Third and goal. Herbert now. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Daniel Bellinger, his second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Giants have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And they're able to cut this deficit down to 12. So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And now the Jets are going to get this one, and that might be all she wrote. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. And the New York Jets have won the Super Bowl. And the Lombardi Trophy will be in the Big Apple. And to the Super Bowl champions, they etch their name forever in NFL immortality.
That's pretty phenomenal right there. It actually gave me chills just to hear you say that, because immortality forever and ever. When you look in the record books, you'll see this team, you'll see their picture, that your name will be a part of it. That's got to be an incredible feeling, because it's been a long journey to get there, and now they get a chance to enjoy it.
remember when you lame player, hated a player, now the same lame player. They call a player male. Say, what you talking? Talking that funky, about my face. Wearing that monkey. Not that might give you life advice. Get some money, get some money, get some money, get some money.